Freedom Gardening Seed Bank. We're making compost tea. This will be fresh brewed. What we've done, since there are no hydroponic or aquarium or any kinds of stores where I can find a pump, we're doing it the old-fashioned way. The way the old-timers used to do it is they would fill a 50-gallon drum with the manure and simply fill it with water. And I'm just draining it out of the tank. And then what this will do is it'll take a little longer to brew it this way, because without the aeration and the recirculation, a lot of the microorganisms don't get enough oxygen. So what I'll be doing is stirring this 3 or 4 times a day with an auger, and that will churn it and allow some oxygen and stuff to get around in the manures. It looks disgusting, but I wanted to talk about that because even though this is manure and there's urine and there's a bunch of garbage in there, this is so much safer than the alternative. A lot of farmers are using some hardcore chemicals, herbicides, pesticides, you name it. You would not believe it when you start to go to some of these farms across the country how they are growing their food. If you knew, you probably would stop eating. Anyway, this is organic, this is safe. You can get it on your hands. Matter of fact, if you really wanted to, you could drink this stuff. I don't recommend it, but it's perfectly safe. So we're going to go ahead and brew up the tea. I'm going to get 2 more 50-gallon drums and fill them. And then here in about 4 or 5 days, I'm going to then pump that back into the tank. And then I can go out in the field and fertilize everything. So while we're here, let's take a walk over there and take a peek, because I'm curious to see how they did after all that water yesterday. Again, it's supposed to be in the 90s today, but the humidity is up. Let's take a peek. They stretched a little bit. Oh yeah, they're looking happy. They're perked up. The piles still have a little bit of moisture in them. Looks like we got a new sprout last night. Corn's coming up. They're looking really good. They are going to love this compost tea. So good. They like the water. Gave them the boost. It's hard to see, but the biggest improvement since yesterday is this leaf. That's a real squash leaf. That's a real squash leaf, and so is this. Yesterday, it was just the 2. So they're beginning to get their real leaves. In addition, same with this. You can see it forming right there, little nodule. They're doing really good. I'll peek over here. Oh yeah, that water is exactly what they need. You can see the new leaves. So these, once that happens, that means the plant is hardened off. It can handle pretty much whatever you throw at it. But 90 degrees with 80 or 90% humidity means it's going to be, the heat index is up in the hundreds. So these little babies are probably really grateful that they got a big, huge drink of water yesterday. So there we go. See you soon.